So in this video, I'll be showing you how to make this crochet baby bear hat in 4 to 12 month size. So I'll be using the Bernat Softee baby yarn. It's a cotton and acrylic yarn. It's a size 3 lightweight yarn and it's about 120 grams. But I'll just be using a bit of it. It requires a 4mm crochet hook, but I'll be using the 3.5 crochet millimeter hook. So let's get started. I'm going to be working in rounds. So you're going to first make a slip knot. Chain 3 and slip stitch into the first stitch to form a ring. Chain 2 and make 10 double crochets into the ring. So complete your round by making a slip stitch into the first double crochet. The chain 2 at the beginning does not count as a stitch. For round 2, you're going to chain 2 and you're going to be making increases. So make 2 double crochets into each stitch all around. Make a slip stitch at the top of the first double crochet to complete round 2. Round 3, chain 2 and make 1 double crochet into the first stitch. And 2 double crochets into the next. One double crochet into the next stitch and 2 double crochets into the next. This is a repeat for round 3. So continue this pattern and I'll meet you at the end of round 3. Make a slip stitch at the top of the first double crochet to complete your round. Round 3 you would have 30 stitches. Round 4, chain 2 and make 2 double crochets into the first stitch. And 1 double crochet into the next 2 stitches. Two double crochets into the next stitch. One double crochet into the next 2 stitches. You're going to repeat this pattern for the whole of round 4. At the end of round 4, you are going to have 40 stitches. Slip stitch to the top of the first double crochet, chain 2 to start round 5. Round 5, you are going to make 1 double crochet in the first 3 stitches. and 2 double crochet into the 4th stitch. One double crochet into the next 3 stitches, two double crochets into the next, and this is our repeat increase for round 5. At the end of round 5, you're going to have 50 stitches. You're going to slip stitch to the top of the first double crochet to end your round. Chain 2 to start your final increase round, round 6. Make 2 double crochets into the first stitch. And 1 double crochet into the next 4 stitches. So repeat this pattern till the end of the round, and I'll meet you at the end of round 6. Round 6 is our last increase round. We are going to slip stitch to the top of the first double crochet to end our round. I'm going to measure your crown diameter, and our crown diameter is about 5.25 inches. So to start round 7, you are going to chain 2. You are going to make in 1 double crochet into the next 3 stitches. And you're going to make 1 front post double crochet into the 4th stitch and another front post double crochet into the 5th stitch. So always count your stitches so that you're not making more or less. 1 double crochet into the next 3 stitches, one front post double crochet into the 4th stitch, 1 front post double crochet into the 5th stitch. So this is a repeat for round 7. So you're going to complete your round by making 1 post double crochet and the next front post double crochet. Slip stitch to the top of the first double crochet. For round 8, chain 2. We are going to be repeating round 7. Make 1 double crochet into the next 3 stitches. And 1 front post double crochet around the first front post double crochet. Make another front post double crochet around the second front post double crochet. So this is a repeat for round 8. 1 double crochet into the next 3 stitches, and 1 front post double crochet around the previous front post double crochet, and another front post around the previous front post double crochet. So continue doing this, and I'll meet you at the end of round 8. Round 8, slip stitch to the top of the first double crochet. So we are going to be repeating round 8 for 5 more rounds up to round 13. And at the end of round 13, you should have a measurement of 5.5 inches. Depending on your intention, you may have to do more or less. And the free written pattern for this size is available. The link is in my description and in my pinned comments. So I'm at the end of round 13 and my hat now measures 5.5 inches. We are now going to be doing the edging. 14, you're going to chain 2 and make 1 back post double crochet and 1 front post double crochet into the second stitch, 1 back post double crochet into the third stitch, and you are going to be making your front post around the previous front post. So you're making 2 front post double crochets. Now make 1 back post double crochet, 1 front post double crochet, another back post double crochet. You're going to be making your front post around your 2 previous front posts. So this is your repeat for round 14. So at the end, make a slip stitch to the top of the first back post double crochet. We are going to be repeating round 14 for 1 more round, and so do this and I'll meet you at the end of round 15. So round 15 is done, and we are going to be finishing off our edges with single crochets. So you're going to chain 1 and make 1 single crochet into each stitch all around. Slip stitch to the top of the first single crochet, chain 1 and cut off your yarn. Now I'm going to be weaving in my ends with my yarn needle. So the body of the hat is now complete. To make this for smaller sizes from preemie to 0 to 3 month size, or bigger sizes up to 24 months, you can find the link to the written pattern in my description on the pinned comment. We're going to make the ears of our bear hat. So we're going to start by making a slip knot, chain 3, slip stitch to the first chain to form a ring, chain 1 and make 10 half double crochets into the ring. At the end, slip stitch to the top of the first half double crochet. For round 2, going to chain 1 and make 2 half double crochets into each stitch all around. Slip stitch to the top of the first half double crochet to end round 2. For round 3, chain 1, make 1 half double crochet into the first stitch. I'm hiding my tails under my stitches, and 2 half double crochets into the next stitch. 1 half double crochet into the next stitch, and 2 half double crochets into the next stitch. So this is a repeat for round 3, and it's our last increase round. Slip stitch to the top of the first half double crochet, chain 1, and for round 4 we are going to be making 1 half double crochet in each stitch all around. Slip stitch to the top of the first half double crochet. We are going to be repeating round 4 for one more round, and I'll meet you at the end of round 5. So round 5 is done. We are going to work on round 6 to finish off our ear. Chain 1. We are going to be making single crochet decreases in each stitch all around. At the end of the round, slip stitch to the first single crochet decrease. This is how it looks like. Put your edges together, and this is how we are going to sew it on. Chain 1 and cut off your yarn. Make sure you're cutting it long enough to sew your ear to the body of the hat, and you're going to be making 2 of these ears, so make another one of these. So you're going to use a yarn needle on the tail of the ear to sew the edges together. This makes it easier to sew it onto the hat. So you're going to place your ear at the sides of the hat like this, usually between row 2 and row 5 should make it work. So you place it on the sides like this. I'm using my sewing needles to hold them together before I sew. And then you're going to use your yarn needle to sew it onto the hat. So our bear hat is all ready now, and it's a perfect set with this romper. Watch the next video to see the tutorial for the romper. Thank you for watching.